Welcome to Celebrating Act 2. Celebrating Act 2 is the user manual for the second half of your life.
Hello, Sarah Surritt with Get Positive. In today's video, we're going to chat a little bit about the difference between, or the pros and cons of rescuing a cat from a local shelter versus reaching out to a breeder for a specific kind of cat. And a first question I want you to ask yourself when considering to bring a cat home as that perfect pet is, what do you want in your cat? If looks really aren't quite that important to you, then perhaps you might go the rescue route. Like this one. This is Patsy, and I rescued Patsy from a friend actually who found her roaming the front areas of her property, bringing mice and voles to her front door. And she said, does anyone want to rescue this sweet cat? She's super friendly and she keeps coming back. And I said, I do. So I brought Patsy into my home, and she is actually an indoor-outdoor cat. She's a wonderful hunter and a wonderful mother. She was pregnant at the time. So again, going back to that question, what do you want in a cat? We'll check out my videos once you decide what kind of cat, whether you're going to determine if that cat's going to be inside or outside. But if looks are not important to you, then again, maybe you're looking for a rescue cat. And I'm wondering, did you know that 98% of cats actually fall outside the purebred population? So let's look at rescue cats. The benefits of getting a cat from a local shelter or vet is that you are saving a pet. Our shelters are so overpopulated with tons of cats and other animals that need homes. And the other nice thing about going to the rescue route is that your cats are all going to be spayed or neutered. They're going to be vaccinated. They're going to be ready to go. All of their health checks boxes are checked off. And you get the opportunity to choose from a variety of ages. So if you want a kitten, they're going to have kittens available. If you want a senior cat, you can rescue a senior cat. All sorts of different ages, sizes, colors. But you can't guarantee those sizes and colors and hair length and personality traits like you would from a breeder who specializes in specific breeds, which we'll talk about in another video. But the other thing about rescues is there are lots of different places all around you where you can go look at cats. There are your local humane society, local private shelters, there are rescue cat groups, there are even vet offices where sometimes they offer kitties and young cats that are in the lobby area looking for homes. Interestingly enough, there are even cat cafes. Have you ever been to a cat cafe? You can literally go to a cat cafe where they sell coffee. You can grab a cafe latte and sit down and watch the cats who are up for adoption romp around. You can even sit in there and interact with them if you choose to do so. So there are lots of wonderful places where you can rescue a pet to bring home to your house. So the other thing is, again, if you're not worried about the size and the look and the age and all those specific, materialistic characteristics, then the rescue route might be the one for you. However, if you want to really hone into the genetic traits of a cat that's known to be a hunter or known to be a lap cat, or doesn't shed, and there's one of my kitties making an appearance in the background. The breeding route might be for you, but you're gonna have to commit to spending a little bit more money. So some cats range anywhere from $500 to $3,000. So that's a big chunk of change, not to mention all of the medical and the health care that's gonna go into owning a cat initially, with the food and the litter box and all the tools and toys that you're going to need to bring home a kitty into your house. The other thing is, you're paying this price because you are paying for health and genetics. You often will receive a health guarantee from the reputable breeders. So you do want to make sure that you're really doing your due diligence on looking up qualified and reputable breeders. You're going to get that predictability better with looking at the size and the color and the personality of that cat when you go with a breeder. For example, a Bengal cat is going to be more active and hunting more and wanting to be outside and active, whereas a Persian is going to be needing to be groomed more frequently and will most likely end up on your lap more so than a Bengal cat. Now, again, all of this is learning history as well and practicing socialization and training for your new cat, but the genetics are going to play a greater role when you go with the breeding. The other thing is, I said earlier, it's really important to find that reputable breeder because there's a lot of not so great ones out there. And so the best thing for you to research some breeds or check out breeders is to go to Cat Fanciers Association, and that's www.cfa.org. And that way you can look up particular cat breeds that you might be interested in and learn a little bit more about them. However, join me for another video where I share 3 interesting and very popular cat breeds and what they're all about. So hope to see you over there. Thanks.
For more on Celebrating Act 2, visit our webpage, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and tell your friends. Celebrating Act 2 is the user manual for the second half of your life.